Chapter 1. Nightmare Combat Training, Beginner Level. The usual nightmare, the usual cosmic library of existential dread. But hey, at least this time, there was a door, gnarled wood, an aura of bad choices practically begging to be opened, because who needs common sense when you can have adventure, right? Wrong on an epic scale. The other side reeked of a bad acid trip meets a middle school science project, stars brighter than a supernova, mountains hanging in defiance of all known physics, and a bestiary of mismatched creatures that made me wonder if the universe had a sense of humour, and if so, it was seriously twisted. And then, because nothing good can last, the footprints. I followed them, drawn by the thrill of the unknown and the gnawing suspicion I was about to become some nightmare wolf's chew toy. Cue the voice yelling, "Watch out!" just as Fido from hell launched from the trees. I barely registered the claws ripping through my arm, the burning pain, because my head filled with that hissing chorus, "You're useless, you're gonna die." Might as well give up now. Then the voice boomed over the whispers. "It's the embodiment of your doubts. Fight it, damn it." Which would have been great advice if I had a clue how. Just as the wolf lunged again, ready to turn me into a very existential snack, my body erupted in light. The beast recoiled with a yelp that would have been hilarious if I wasn't scrambling to my feet. A volley of light arrows zipped past my head, obliterating the wolf in a burst of neon mist. And that's when the rescuers emerged. A stoic warrior woman who radiated, "Why am I here?" energy. And a grinning archer dude with a seen-it-all nonchalance that was equal parts impressive and unsettling. "Well," the archer chirped, slinging his bow. "That was interesting. Welcome to the madhouse, newbie. I'm Theo, by the way. You buying the next round?" After the wolf attack, we found a small clearing where we could rest and regroup. Elara expertly wrapped my wounded arm with a strip of cloth she'd produced from her satchel, her touch surprisingly gentle for someone so battle-hardened. As night fell, we built a campfire, the dancing flames a welcome sight amidst the surrounding darkness. Over a simple dinner of wild berries and some kind of strange, meat-like substance Theo had managed to scavenge, we began to talk. "So, William," Elara began, her voice soft in the firelight, "how did you end up here? Were you always able to do what you did back there?" I hesitated, unsure how much to share. I don't really know. One minute I was having a nightmare, the next I was being chased by a giant wolf made of my own fears. Theo chuckled. Sounds about right. This place has a way of finding people who don't quite fit in the real world. The outcasts, the dreamers, the ones with secrets." I glanced at him, intrigued. "What about you two?" I asked, eager to shift the focus away from myself. "How did you end up here?" Theo and Elara exchanged a glance, a silent conversation passing between them. Finally, Elara spoke. "I was a warrior in my world, a protector of my people, but when I lost my family, I let my grief consume me. It led me here, to this place of nightmares and twisted dreams." Her words hung in the air, heavy with loss. I felt a pang of sympathy, a sense of shared sorrow. "I'm sorry," I said softly. Theo cleared his throat, breaking the somber mood. "And I was just your average run-of-the-mill street urchin, making my way through life with a song in my heart and an arrow in my quiver. But one day I stumbled upon a hidden cavern, and let's just say the rest is history, or future, or whatever it is in this messed up place." Despite the bleakness of our situation, I found myself smiling. "So what do we do now?" "Now," Elara said, her voice steady and determined, "we rest. Tomorrow we head for the Mirage. It's a place of refuge, as safe as anywhere can be in this realm, and perhaps there we can find more answers." With that, we settled down for the night, the fire's warmth a small comfort in the vast, unknowable darkness. As I drifted off to sleep, I couldn't help but wonder what other secrets this place held, what other nightmares lurked in the shadows. The next morning, we set out for the Mirage, our steps carrying us further into the heart of the twisted realm. The landscape shifted and changed around us, a kaleidoscope of the impossible and the bizarre. As we walked, I found myself glancing at my companions, these strangers who had become my allies in this strange new world. Despite everything, I felt a sense of belonging, a camaraderie born from shared adversity. And as the shimmering glass walls of the Mirage finally came into view, I knew that whatever lay ahead, we would face it together. Because in this place of darkness and nightmares, we were the light that refused to be extinguished. Chapter 2. The Mirage and the Riddle. "Welcome to the Mirage," Theo announced with a theatrical flourish as we entered the shimmering castle. It appears and disappears, never the same place twice. Tonight, it's our safe haven. Despite his reassurance, the word safe felt about as reliable as the shifting sand underfoot. Elara's gaze swept the horizon, her voice carrying an edge of warning. "Stay alert. This place offers no true respite." No sooner had the words left her mouth than the floor beneath us tilted sharply, sending us tumbling down an unseen slope. We landed in a heap at the bottom of a vast chamber, its ceiling twinkling with an impossible starscape. At the centre, a pool shimmered, its surface mirroring the celestial scene above. As we picked ourselves up, a figure rose from the pool's depths, skeletal and draped in tattered robes. Elara tensed, her hand slipping to the hilt of her worn blade. "A shade," she breathed. "They guard the pathways deeper into this realm." The shade spoke, its voice a chilling rasp that echoed through the chamber. "Seekers, you wish passage? Prove your worth." Theo, ever the optimist, flashed a grin. "Depends. What's the prize? Do you guys offer a frequent flyer program?" The shade ignored him, its empty eye sockets fixing on me. "You, the one marked." My glowing arm throbbed, a not-so-subtle reminder of my unique status in this twisted realm. Elara stepped forward, her voice steady. "We seek only a way back to our own realm." Silence hung heavy in the air, before the shade finally rasped, "Then answer the riddle, and the path may open. What burns brighter than the sun, yet is born of darkness? Drowns empires, yet craves but a single tear?" My mind raced, my sarcasm mingling with the absurdity of the situation. "Wait, is the answer middle school angst?" Theo snorted a laugh, earning a glare from Elara. The shade paid no heed, merely repeating the riddle. It dawned on me then, this wasn't about a clever solution. This was about the fears and doubts within me, the very ones that had taken the form of the spectral wolf in the forest. Swallowing my nerves, I spoke. "The answer is despair. It consumes, it destroys, yet it can be born from the tiniest flicker of hope." The shade shuddered, its form wavering, and the pool rippled. A shimmering pathway appeared on its surface, leading into inky darkness. "Your truth has opened the way," the shade rasped, its voice fading. "But there are worse things than shades in the depths below." Elara gave me a sharp, searching look, while Theo simply flashed a thumbs up. "Guess we're going on an adventure then. Let's see where this rabbit hole leads, yeah." With a mix of dread and a strange, reckless thrill, I stepped onto the shimmering path. As we ventured deeper into the unknown, I couldn't help but feel that the Mirage, with all its strangeness, was almost comforting compared to the abyss we were plunging into.